Hello and welcome to Martin Lucas Investors channel. My name is Sensei Crypto and we are here doing the closing bell. If you're wondering why Martin's not here, he is taking Leah to the doctors for a checkup, so we hope that everything's going to be okay there. But this is the closing bell show that Martin normally does, but I'm going to be stepping in so we continue having a closing bell show. So that is what's going on. We will be covering quite a few different we are doing a few different news stories and charts. We'll be covering the XRP chart. We've got some crypto news to bring to you. We've got Ripple news. There's an interview regarding XRP as well. Dubai news, the Bitcoin to 1 million, and a Q&A. But this will be very much focused on, let's just make sure we are rolling, on you guys today and the closing bell. So we'll try and keep the theme the same. We're looking at what's moving towards the end of the show as well. Hello and welcome to Martin Lucas. But this will be. Let's start off with having a look at seeing who is here with us. If you have just tuned in, please do hit that like button as well. Just making sure everything's running smoothly. We'll put that there. So let me have a look. Here we go. So we've got also the MicroStrategy earnings. So again, I will be covering that for you guys. So do stick around at the end of the show. That will take you directly to the MicroStrategy earnings as well. That will be interesting as well. DJ Haynes is here with us. Who else do we have with us? We've got Stephen here as well. He's first in, so he's excited about that. And Malk UK is here. Lovely to see Malk here. It's a 2-year badge as well, so thank you for being a support of the show for this amount of time. Okay, let's go into the XRP chart and start there. So the crypto market is very much very up at the moment. We've got Phantom up 17%. We've got Wolf, the Bitcoin mining company, up about 17.5%. We've then got Aave up 7%, Litecoin up 7%, Dogecoin up 5%, Chainlink up 4%, Aptos up 3.5%, EGLD up 4%, Atom up 4%, we've got ADA up 3.5%, and we've got Bitcoin creating news highs of this trend. We are actually the highest prices we've seen since February the 21st. So Bitcoin is very much breaking out. Remember, just like the stock market, this could be a common retrace before we head lower, but it was a very important retest. So there is a bull case, there is a bear case, and the bull case is looking a bit more likely. But remember, bears will still be eyeing up the 786 as a possible retrace before we come back down. The bulls would be saying, and they're both sort of valid, the bulls would be saying, we've come down, and remember, this is what we were saying should occur. This big move towards the upside to over 100,000. We never had a retrace of the previous all-time highs around 73,000. We then, in this downtrend that we've experienced over the last few months, we got that back test, turning it into support. So you've got this move to the upside. I know a lot of people saying it's sideways, but look, this is Bitcoin over the last week or so, and that's up 30%. So to me, that's not very much sideways action. We won't get massive days every single day, but that is a pretty massive gain. I mean, even looking at XRP from those lows that we created again, once again, we were expecting that move to downside. We're up 37%. So with XRP specifically, the next big move to the upside, what I'm expecting on this breakout, maybe we'll get it today. The rest of the market is moving. XRP is lagging behind a little bit. what I'm expecting with XRP, let's move down to the 4-hour time frame, is a move back above $3. And once we get back above $3 and we hold that as support, previously we've got rejected. We actually moved above $2.30. So we got rejected from $2.30. We moved above $2.30, but we didn't hold it as support. The next time we do, if we get back above $2.30 and hold it as support, we are looking at $2.50, $3, and then all-time highs. So we are waiting for that breakout to occur. It can happen today. I mean, we've got a lot of action in the crypto market today, and that liquidity can very easily flow into XRP. So let's move on to our next. Let's just make sure we've got that. Interesting. I'm not sure. I apologize, we've just got something in the way of my scene. Let me make... We will be moving on to our next story, which is something on the crypto market. So let's move on. We will get to your questions very shortly as well. So big news here regarding a few big actors bringing spot trading to their platforms, and we're talking institutions doing this now. So let's get on to that news story now, and I can share that with you. So should we make this as a video? Let's have a look at the news. Let's get it ready. We've got Morgan Stanley as well as Charles Schwab to launch spot trading. Both these news stories came out today, so every show we do, we have more good news for the crypto space. It's absolutely incredible. If you have just tuned in, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And what we're doing right now is the closing bell show. Normally Martyn will be doing the show, however he has to take Leah for a checkup. So we send our love to Leah. Hopefully everything's okay there, but Martyn is just going for a checkup for his wife. So I am covering the closing bell show. So what I'm just doing is getting up all the news for this news story about Charles Schwab and Morgan Stanley. We do have some more exciting news as well after we cover this regarding XRP and Ripple, so do stay tuned for that as well. Let's get this all lined up. Here we go. Who is with us so far? We've got Bull, nothing is going on. Click the like button. People come on, says Stefan. Thank you very much. Yeah, please do hit that like button. How many likes do we have? Do we need to put the music on? We have 202 people watching and only 4 likes. Let me refresh that. That can't be right. We should be sat at least 100 likes. Half the people liking is what we typically get. 31 likes only. Okay, I know what we have to do.
The year is 1991.
We're going to put a bit of music on, wake everyone up for this closing bell stream. Please do smash that like button. Let's get to 100 likes in a minute. I'm sure we can do it. Put music on the way. This closing bell stream. Please do hit that like button. 46 likes, 50 likes. If everyone just hits the like button, we can move on to our story. I'm loving the music though, so let's keep it going. We are bringing you some exciting news. We do have an XRP interview coming as well. $46 likes. Let's refresh. Let's see how many we have now. 57 likes. What's everyone doing? Everyone, take a second, get back on your phone or your TV. You can like on the TV, you can like anywhere. Do hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. Okay, we're checking again. Did we do it? 64 likes. Let's get to 75. Let's get to 70. We've dropped a few viewers, so half. Let's do 70. Let's see if we can do it. 5 more likes. $65 likes. Have we hit 70? 68. 2 more likes. 2 more likes. We're refreshing one last time. Have we done it? 72 likes. We did it. We did it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Welcome into the Closing Bell Show. We are going to be covering a few news items. We're covering for Martyn. He will normally be doing the Closing Bell Show. He is taking Leah to a checkup. We have a few news stories. So let's start off with our first one regarding Charles Schwab to launch the spot crypto trading in the next 12 months. Very big news. Big asset manager here. So the cryptocurrency landscape in the US is starting to see a major change as Charles Schwab is reportedly planning to launch a spot crypto trading over the next. This is a big story. I think we should make it a video. So if you're watching live, don't worry. What we're going to be doing is going to be bringing this news to you, but we're going to also put it out as a video later. So if you're watching live, you get to see the creation of the video and you get to see the news first. So what we're going to do is make it into a video. So let me just get a few things lined up for the video. I just need to get one more piece of news. So here we go. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We're looking at 2 major banks, asset managers coming into the crypto industry. Another piece of good news. So we need to see exactly what's going on. It is Charles Schwab and Morgan Stanley to bring spot trading to their customers. So let's get straight into the video and let me show you exactly what we're talking about. Here we've got Charles Schwab is to bring spot trading in the next 12 months. So the crypto landscape in the United States is about to get a major change. This is very, very big news. As Charles Schwab is reportedly planning to launch a spot crypto trading over the next 12 months. Indeed, the ambition was stated by CEO Rick Worster, who reinstated the firm's commitment to the sector. There is no shortage of traditional finance firms that are looking to enter the growing space. Specifically, Morgan Stanley just announced. We'll be looking at the Morgan Stanley news as well. Here's the news. 7.13 trillion asset manager Charles Schwab to launch spot crypto trading within 12 months. Here is the CEO confirming this. Indeed, the United Kingdom announced a partnership with the US to boost crypto adoption in the world. We covered that news already, and we covered the whole legislation. It is a bit different to how they've stated it there. With every passing week, even financial sector firms are looking to get in on the digital asset sector. That has continued as Charles Schwab is planning to launch spot crypto trading over the next 12 months. So that has been confirmed during the earnings call, this earnings. So our expectation is that with regulatory changing environment, we are hopefully and likely to be able to launch a direct spot crypto, and our goal is to do that in the next 12 months. The executive took over the position in January and saw them through a 40% quarterly profit surge. Amidst a volatile market, also noted to investors are looking to rebalance and diversify their portfolios. Moreover, crypto is set to play a big part in that, with many interested in redirecting to the asset class. We saw a 400% increase in traffic to Swap's crypto side recently, 70% of whom were prospects. So they've got a lot of people, prospect clients, waiting to buy in crypto. Remember, a lot of these big institutions, big high net worth individuals don't want to go onto crypto trading platform and buy their crypto. They want to go with who they already trust. And here we go. We've got another player getting involved in that sector. What do we also have? Morgan Stanley. We already know they're pro crypto, and they're also going to offer crypto trading to their e-trade clients. So here we go. The cryptocurrency market may be poised to get major increase in usage and adoption, as Morgan Stanley is planning to offer crypto trading to its e-trade clients. Indeed, the 1.3 trillion asset manager is planning to enable the functionality for its user over the next year, according to a Bloomberg report. The move represents an increased push to the digital asset landscape. Moreover, although the project is still in early development stages, the report notes for Morgan Stanley is exploring a high number profile partnerships. Specifically, they are seeking out crypto firms that would help power the new offering. So there's the news for Morgan Stanley as well. We will go down to, there's another part we'd like to cover. The bank has already had notable exposure to the asset class. Morgan Stanley were here before. I've just forgotten, Charles Schwab. They have been in this market for a while. The bank has already had notable exposure to the asset class. In August of last year, they disclosed more than $187 million worth of Bitcoin ETF holdings. Moreover, they have begun advising their high-profile clients to invest in Bitcoin investment vehicle for much of last year. They've been ahead of the curve. They are expanding. The United States is expected to embrace pro-crypto regulation framework very soon. The reshaped SEC has sought to embrace the asset class like never before under new chair Paul Atkins. So you can see a lot coming in for this from the crypto space. So you can see that the news is verified. They're doing it within the next 12 months. Charles Schwab. Morgan Stanley is by 2026 for their e-trade customers. 7 trillion in assets for Charles Schwab, and over a trillion in assets for Morgan Stanley. And they've got prospects waiting on the sidelines. So this is massive news for the crypto industry. I wanted to bring it to you. So please do subscribe. We will bring you all the crypto news that is out there. Do subscribe. Do hit that notification bell. If you're an XRP holder, of course, it's going to be good for those larger market cap cryptocurrencies, because those are the ones that people would like to get invested in, as they tend to be safer. Do also hit the like button and let me know if you want any more of this content. Here will be a video up here for you to have a look at, another one up here. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. So another really big piece of news. Every day we're covering this, we're getting more and more news. The next news story is even bigger. We're going to have a listen in to a XRP interview with a CEO as well. So let's move on to that news story. So this is Dan Tapiora, who is, I'm just trying to get this positioned somewhere. Who is a founder of 10T Holdings, a digital asset investment firm. So let's get into this.
World, everyone.
So that's playing, which is good. We'll do this as our next video. Let's see who is with us right now. Please do hit the like button if you have just tuned in. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Best show on YouTube. Thank you very much. If you want to become a member, please do use that link. If you're on an iPhone, then you have to go onto a browser and then select desktop version, and then you can do it. I had to sell XRP to get my Robinhood day trading restricted lifted. I didn't know about that, guest. Lance Strength is here. Welcome back into the show. The best show on YouTube. Thank you very much. Hi, Sensei, says Tom. Hello to you too. Zach Zate is saying, hi, Sensei, my new mug should arrive today. Shall we show some mugs? Zach Zate, that would be very exciting. Let me know As soon as you get it, I think you're already part of the merch club, aren't you? On Discord, there is an exclusive club. As soon as you get your merch, you can be added to that exclusive club as well. We'll be doing a lot of sort of giveaways and events. We are rescheduling our first event because Discord is under maintenance right now, and we will be onboarding everyone who is who has been a member for a while back onto Discord shortly. So very exciting that your new mug's coming. I think Zach's got the Virgin Galactic mug. So let me show everyone what we're talking about here. Here is the merch store. We've got the Martyn and Sensei limited collection here. You can get the Lucozade Win mug. That's there's only 2 of these left, and once they're gone, they are gone. We've got the XRP mug as well. We've got 6 of these left. We've got a bundle up here which is 40% off. Let me give you the link to this because this is the best deal on the website that we've ever had, actually. So here it is. That's the link. What it gives you is the XRP mug. It gives you a magic mug. This is a special mug where once you pour hot liquid in, it reveals it's the buying the dip mug, like we did over the last couple of weeks. And we've got the Lucozade to Win mugs. There's only 2 of these, so there's basically only 2 bundles left. So if you want to get it, you get that 40% off. You can buy those 3 mugs. If you want, you can just come in, buy 1 piece of item, post it into Discord once you receive it, and you will get upgraded. I think this is the mug that Zach8 got. There's only 1 of these left. So there's only 1 of these left. I wonder who will get the last one. There was only 5 of these ever available, one of our most limited mugs ever. There it is, the SBC to the Moon mug. Remember, there are if you spend £100, you get 20% discount. As soon as you spend another £25, you get another free mug. So the ones that are coming in, big supporters of the show, you will also get rewarded. What else do we have? If you go back on the homepage, you've got the XRP merch. You can do an XRP bundle as well if you just want XRP merch. That's the XRP jumper. The mug, you can choose different sizes. This is the same size as this one here. You've got the smaller ones that are cheaper, for example. And then you can choose a t-shirt and a jumper, and that is cheaper as well as a bundle. So all sorts on the merch store. That is a way of supporting us. You've got Martyn Lucas's merch there. You've got my merch over here as well. So do consider buying something from the merch store as well. Is XRP moving right now? We are waiting for a breakout of XRP back above $2.30. But in the meantime, let's cover an important interview. So let's do this as a video as well. I wonder if we can get this full screen. Yes, we can. So what we're going to do is make that smaller. Just going to switch this around.
But one very impressive.
Sorry, don't want the music. There we go. Okay, so we've got a very important interview now that we want to cover. We're moving on to the next part of the show. Let's go straight to the interview. This is the most exciting development right now. Here we go. Just getting things lined up so I can share with you the XRP interview. Also, if you do purchase any merch, you also get a free chart analysis during this live stream. Okay, here we go. Let me put this in. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We are looking at a XRP interview with Dan Tapiero, who is the founder of 10T Holdings, a digital asset investment firm. So not directly linked to Ripple, but he is very bullish on XRP. He thinks it's undervalued. So let's get straight into that interview. I'll give you my live reaction from the interview, and we will be discussing my reaction and my thoughts about what he has to say. So he is the founder of 10T Holdings. He emphasizes why XRP deserves serious attention from investors. He likes it. He likes how it's made in America. He likes how it's resilient. So let's get straight into that interview. Let me bring it to you. Here we go.
Really?
My pleasure to be here.
All right, everyone is talking about these XRP ETFs, pro shares debuting 3.
They are? Everybody's talking about them?
I mean, everyone
I
on
don't know
X,
about that.
world, everyone on X
Or-
is
I
everyone.
think there are a whole bunch of people that are definitely not talking about them, but you and I are going to be talking about them.
We
Okay.
really are. So, okay, why don't you tell me about the people who are not talking about them? Who is not excited
Well,
about XRP?
on crypto Twitter,
Sorry, what we're talking about there is that pro shares. I think we're going to have to do this again. For some reason, I've lost audio.
So, okay.
I apologize. This is what happens when you make a video on a live stream. I've just lost audio. I'm trying to get it in my ears so we don't have any echo. So let me just try and fix that. And we will play it again. I'm just having a small issue. Let's see if that's working now. Lost audio.
So, okay.
I apologize. This is what happened. Okay, so let's do that again because that didn't go well. Let's take two. Let's do it again. We've got time. Let's do it again. Let's go back on the video and we'll start it again. I apologize for that. Oh, someone's bought the last SPC mug. Have you? Oh yes, you have. If you want a Matthias, if you want a where's my sound levels gone? Sorry, a few things going wrong here. I didn't have. Let me just see where my sound levels have gone. I apologize, a few things going wrong, but we will get this interview straight to you in just a second. There we go. Okay. Matthias, if you want a technical chart analysis, let me know. Thank you for buying the last SVC mug. That is never coming out again, and that last one is yours. So,
Ether, Solana.
okay, that's working now. Here we go. Let's take two. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We're looking at a Ripple XRP interview, not directly with Ripple, but with Dan Tapiero, which is the founder of 10T Holdings, a digital asset firm. He calls XRP resilient. He thinks it's undervalued. He's held XRP, I think. So let's get straight into that interview, and I will give you my live reaction as we go through it. So thank you for tuning in. We cover all the XRP news on this channel. As soon as it comes out, we cover it. We give you the correct information. A lot of people out there are giving you false information. So if you do want to subscribe, please do that, and smash the like button. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes on this video. But let's start with the interview.
Solana focused person. I mean, as you know, I mean, the space can, carve itself off into its little groups. And the XRP army has been a thing for quite a few years. And I think there are quite a few people out there who are not part of that army who sort of don't believe in, XRP, mostly because it's central.
If you are part of the XRP army, please do hit the like button. There's a lot of people hating on XRP, and now they're looking like they are not looking very clever right now, are they? When XRP is the #2 cryptocurrency. If you don't believe me on that, there'll be a video right above my head over here. Do watch that because you can say to friends that Ethereum is no longer #2. because the correct way to calculate it, XRP is the second biggest market cap cryptocurrency. A lot of people don't want to admit it. Exchanges and reporting firms also don't want to admit it. And here's another example. So do watch that video. It will be right above my head there.
Centralized, and I think people have problems with the way that it was distributed over the years. But I would say, the one very impressive thing about XRP is just how long it's lasted, how many times it's come under attack.
Sorry, we've lost audio for just a second. Just make sure we are back.
Attacked them, and then they got taken off all of the exchanges. I think
I vaguely remember this.
Yeah, they were actually pulled.
I don't think this interviewer knows what she's talking about. What does she mean she vaguely remembers this? She doesn't even remember it. I'm sure a lot of us remember it when the SEC went after XRP unlawfully. XRP was removed from all US exchanges, a lot of exchanges around the world even, and she's acting like she doesn't know. Well, I for sure know. I know what happened to the price. It crashed. I know how it didn't manage to get a 2020 run because of that, and she obviously doesn't know what she's talking about regarding XRP, because if you're an XRP holder, if you've held XRP, you know what happened when the SEC went after XRP and Ripple.
Pulled off. XRP was pulled off the exchanges. I think it stayed on Kraken. It's one of my portfolio companies, and maybe Uphold as well. I can't remember if it was one or two, and then they bounced back. And I think that Ripple, it's this Lindy effect. The longer it seems to exist, the more sort of strength it gathers.
So it seems like he has been holding XRP. He is an XRP holder. He is talking about the resilience of XRP. And remember, XRP is one of the only tokens that has been in the top 10 cryptocurrencies for its whole lifetime. It's one of the only cryptocurrencies that was ever number 2 on the coin market cap. It is number 2 again now. A lot of people don't want to realize that, but according to their calculations, it was number 2 as well at a certain point. This has happened again, in my opinion, now, but it's one of the cryptocurrencies that I think back in the top 5, if you want to go by coin market cap, we're back to number 4. In my opinion, we're number 2, but it has shown its resilience, and I don't think any other cryptocurrency has gone through what XRP has, especially the larger ones. So it is showing it's here to stay, in my opinion.
The greater the network effect is. And so I think it's pretty impressive. I mean, the first trades I did in cryptocurrency in 2012 were in Bitcoin and in Ripple at the time, through Uphold. At the time it was called BitReserve. So I understand people have different opinions about the fact that it's not decentralized. And I think people also question.
I think it is decentralized. Again, that is something that people say. There are plenty of nodes all around. So I definitely don't agree with the fact that XRP is not decentralized.
Whether, how much is it really used in payments? And I would argue, and I think, and again, I haven't done enough work on this, and I am by no means a big XRP guy, but I do respect it for its ability to survive. And I think what it's turned.
I agree with the ability to survive, but I've just mentioned that.
Itself into the company, Ripple, has turned itself into, in a way, a holding company, a conglomerate of assets within the digital asset ecosystem. So I think there's value there, and I think there probably are quite a few people anticipating.
So I'm just going to flip to the XRP chart for just 1 second, because I can show you that resilience. I think this is what he is talking about a lot right now, is that resilience that XRP has demonstrated over the years. If we just go back and go onto a weekly time frame, you can see what XRP has gone through, and Ripple, the company, I mean, you can see that they sort of go hand in hand a little bit at certain times. I mean, when the SEC came after Ripple, they also came after XRP at the same time. And that had a major effect on XRP's price. I mean, you can see these massive dips here with the 2020 when that all occurred at the same time, 80% down. You've got it in 2021. You had that massive correction of 70%. I mean, look at 2017. You went all the way from $3. That's when it overtook Ethereum back then. You went all the way from $3.30 to the bear market low of around 10 cents. That is a 97% correction. And where are we again? We're back to almost all-time highs. We created basically all-time highs, and now we're holding $2. So the resilience is definitely there. And I think because we didn't have that bull market in 2021, this time round, I think we will, if the rest of the market continues going up, if we have a look at Bitcoin and that surpasses 100,000 again and starts its road to 200,000, I think XRP can be $10 by the end of the year. Again, nothing I say is financial advice, and that's not guaranteed, of course, and this is a high-risk investment. But I've got my take profit zones at $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $11, and I think all of those levels can, in theory, be hit this year. We've got so much news, ETF-wise, Ripple-wise, new acquisitions, trying to take over Circle. That might come to, if there will be a video right above my head here as well about the Circle acquisition and how I think they're going to go for another bid. So much going on, and I think that's all going to play out in XRP and Ripple's favor. So let's continue with the interview.
Anticipating the XRP ETF lasting also because it's made in America now, right? That's another thing we know with this administration. If it's made in America, so I think.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely made in America. That helps with the digital assets reserve, made in America, companies in America, and Brad Garlinghouse. We've seen multiple times. He's met with President Trump. He's got a good relationship with Trump now. So again, that all plays in its favor.
And you have to, take your hat off to Brad Garlinghouse for having gotten involved with Trump and still very involved, and I think has done a lot of hard work for the space itself, doing battle with the previous.
Yeah, I have to agree here. I mean, it's not only about him having good connections with Trump. What we've seen is Brad Garlinghouse and the Ripple team have taken one for the team. For the whole crypto space, they've gone against the SEC. They've been fighting that cryptos aren't securities, at least XRP isn't, which that law should apply to a lot of different cryptocurrencies that came under attack or were going to. Ripple fought the battle for all these different players without them actually having to go to court. And now we've got the law of the land that that XRP isn't a security. That appeal is coming to an end. They're working out a deal as well. So not only were they trying to protect XRP holders, they were also fighting for the whole cryptocurrency space, and Brad Garlinghouse is an advocate for the cryptocurrency space. He doesn't want the SEC stifling innovation, and now we've got a new SEC chair, which so far looks like he's good for crypto.
Previous SEC administration, he's been a pretty strong advocate for the space itself overall. So.
You said your first trades were in Bitcoin and XRP, your first crypto trades. What made you interested in XRP all those years ago?
Well, it wasn't anything more than it was just that was what was available, and it was
just like everyone. I mean, again, so many questions you can ask this guy, and she asked the most obvious. Why did everyone buy their first Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Litecoin? Well, because it was the ones that came up first, largest market cap. Everyone got into crypto for a reason. Maybe they bought Dogecoin first because everyone that was the meme going around. I mean, it's a silly question, and it doesn't tell us much.
It was super duper liquid. Sell Bitcoin or Ripple, and it was done on the BitReserve platform, which today is Uphold, the Uphold wallet. In fact, you can still buy gold to sell Ripple or the opposite on Uphold, and it's still my company that's behind that. So
Danny donated $2 through a super chat. Sorry, did I miss the interview with Ripple?
Hi, Danny. Thank you for your super chat. I will answer your question after the video.
It was extremely liquid, and I remember having a lot of fun with not a lot of money, just driving the price in the liquid markets up. It was, it was trading at 1/10 of 1 cent. So getting it to 2/10 of 1 cent. I mean, today it's $2, right? So it was
This has been
I don't know. It was liquid, and it had
This has
the
been a long
interface was actually really nice. You could see all of the amounts of ripple that were offered.
So let's just skip through and let's see if there's anything more interesting.
Start the XRP army, Dan. You could have been the person to start the XRP army, Dan.
Yeah,
Again, this interviewer is just not saying anything too
wasn't to be
interesting.
though. It wasn't to be. I wish.
I think everyone's doing just fine considering.
Well,
Yep.
I would just say the motto for me, at least the one that I tell my analysts, is it's never too late to do the right thing. Which means just because you didn't buy it at 1 cent doesn't mean you couldn't buy it at 1 cent or 2 cents or 10 cents. Meaning, if you believe
You're never too late to invest in XRP, in my opinion. I think it is very much it's very much the same with anything. The S&P 500, you can look back and say, well, I wanted to buy it at $100. I wanted to buy Berkshire Hathaway at $1,000. It's not happening, and it's not going back to those prices. Ripple's not going back to 1 cent. It's not going back to 10 cents. My strategy is to just keep dollar cost averaging. If it drops below my certain levels, where I look on the chart, I will be buying in at specific levels. If it drops 40% on a day, I'll see that as a buying opportunity. And if not, and if in 10 years' time am I still going to be buying XRP? Well, if I think the technology is still unmatched, if I see Ripple IPOing and I want to buy the company, I will buy it at those prices as well. I will continue dollar cost averaging. There's no point looking back 10 years and saying you're not going to be, I'm not going to buy because the price was so low then. But I'm going to put an end to this video because this was a very intelligent man. Unfortunately, the interviewer didn't help with the questions asked. I was hoping we would get some more news from it, but you can see big founders, big CEOs, asset managers, everyone is all on top of this XRP train. We've seen big banks, Morgan Stanley. We've seen Charles Schwab, all wanting to offer spot trading. XRP is going to be part of that. We've got trillions of trillion-dollar asset managers having customers. Literally, in Charles Schwab's case, I think it said 60% of people are looking to get into their sector. So let me just see if exactly, yeah, so we saw 400% increase in traffic recently, 70% of whom were prospects. So we've got money on the sideline getting ready to pour in, and we are looking forward to that. But do stay tuned. We'll cover all XRP news on this channel. There will be a video up here for you to watch and one over here as well. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. We've got Vaz in the show. Let's see if we can bring him in. We love this. We love this. Let's get the screen set up. What should we do? Let's put this screen here. We can have this over here. Let me just see if we can get a couple things sorted, and we'll have Vaz right on the show. We're loving this. So let me just do something very quickly before we get Vaz here. I'm just trying to go on to something weird's going on there. Bear with me, everyone. Here we go. We've got this here. Let's see if we can assign Vaz to guest number 1. Here we go. We'll go on to our guest scene. And there he is. Vaz, welcome into the Martyn Lucas's show. I mean, this is his closing bell. How are you doing?
Good. You?
Yeah, good, thank you. You've got 2 videos that have come out recently, and I'm just bringing up on the homepage. How are you doing today, Vaz? How is everything?
Oh yeah, it was all right. So you've had a busy day today.
I had a busy day. What do you mean? What did a lot of shows today?
Loads of videos out.
Yes.
Essentially,
you've had a lot of videos out.
My videos, they completely came out unnoticed, and people missed one very important thing. I have a video
What did they miss?
coming out in Japanese, and nobody noticed just because of your crypto videos.
What did they notice? Do you want to share with everyone what? Shall I bring it up on the video, or are you going to tell them?
No, I wanna everyone to check it out and tell me if it was good or rubbish Japanese.
We've got Vaz speaking in Japanese. We love it. Let me give you, everyone in the chat, the link to Vaz's show here. I'm assuming it will be in this video. The EVTOLs are big in Japan. I haven't personally had a chance to watch it, but it's on my watch later for tonight. I do enjoy Vaz's shows. So is it on this specific video, Vaz?
Yeah. This very video.
Of course it is. Here we go. I'm going to share everyone the link to this video. Everyone go have a watch. Let's see if I want everyone commenting on the video, telling us if you liked Vaz's Japanese, or if it didn't make any sense and you're from Japan, let us know as well. I have no way of verifying it, but I trust Vaz.
Just say rubbish in the comments. That's it.
Yes. Everyone go have a watch. When do you speak Japanese, or do they have to watch the whole video until they see it?
They have to watch the whole video. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that's the
I
only
love
way.
that.
That's the only right way, Sensei. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Well, here we go. We've got EVTOLs are big in Japan, Archer Aviation and Joby Aviation. Do you want to give us a little insight of what you're covering in this video?
I'm covering EVTOL in Japan.
Yes, that's always giving away. It's not giving away anything.
Some insight on the market, on the sentiment, and I'm shedding a bit of light on the customer base in the Japanese aerospace as well.
Wow, we love it. This looks great. We do have another video out as well, don't you? Oh, here we go. There it is. Hover stock. What's hover?
Yes, that was sorry, I've got loud vehicles passing. I don't know whether you could hear it or not. This is the second part of my first review of New Horizon aircraft. I'm focusing on the aircraft itself, on the vehicle, and I'm giving my own opinion whether it's buy, hold, or sell.
Oh, we love it.
It's a very interesting startup. It's in a very early stage as well, but I can see some positive outcome this year. So if you want to check it out, definitely go for it.
Interesting. And this EVTOL sector it reminds me of the early, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, it reminds me of the stuff I'm interested. Back in the day with Tesla being new in the electric market space, innovation with the crypto industry and emerging market. Is the EVTOL market here to stay? Is this an emerging market where people really, if they don't know about it, they should start looking into it?
I would say yes. It's definitely the future of at least urban transport, intercity. If not, that's the minimum. Once we start making hybrid vehicles, we can look like intercity transport, like between two regions, because some of the vehicles can get decent range. It's much cheaper to run than the original aircraft or the traditional aircraft. Much cheaper than helicopters. The massive factor is time saving. So basically, if rather than being stuck in traffic, you can just go in the air and reach your destination in the fraction of time. So that'll be the biggest drive, and then obviously you have the further purposes like military and defense, emergency services, you name it.
Wow. So I don't know if this is a bad thing to say. Are they just like bigger drones then? Is that what we're looking at? Drones that are just a bit bigger, or are they proper? Was that a bad way of? Is that a disservice to the EVTOL market by calling them bigger drones?
Yes and no. It depends on the concept of the aircraft.
Right.
If you look at an example, EHang, that is virtually a massive drone with 2 seats in it, carrying people around. But I would say it's more most of the designs and concepts are a hybrid between a traditional fixed wing aircraft, a helicopter, and a drone.
Okay. Cool. I'm loving it. This is a industry that I want to learn more about, and who better to learn from than Vaz? You're putting out a lot of content on Twitter as well. So if you're a moderator, you can put your link for Twitter in the chat as well, so everyone can get an idea of this. I mean, folks, look at this. This is what we want. This is a new emerging industry. We like crypto. We like high risk stocks. I mean, the world is heading in this direction of EVTOLs, and I think we are very much in the early stages. And when you're in the early stages, it's high risk, but the rewards are high as well, in my opinion. You create a diverse portfolio of these. One of these is going to be the winner. I mean, we've heard about quite the big ones, Archer. We've got Hover here as well, which seems to be doing a lot. So what Vaz is doing, he's covering all of them here. He's giving you the fun analysis. He's covering earnings. He's giving you deep dives when the new news comes out. So I would really urge everyone to follow Vaz on Twitter. To when you see these EV toll videos come out on Martyn's channel, do give them a watch, because we're here before the masses, in my opinion. The investors might find this too high risk. The investors might not be looking at this sector right now, and that there must be a lot of opportunity in this sector. So I'm so happy that Vaz is part of this channel, and we get to learn from the best. Someone who's been looking into this industry much longer than any of us. I can guarantee that. So. Any final thoughts, Vaz, on that? Thanks. Vaz's Twitter's now in the or X is now in the comment section, so please do go give him a follow.
Thank you, Sensei. One of the reasons why you should follow the X or Twitter account, there's a lot of insights I can't fit in my videos, and I just share them in there. But the reason why I called in today is to give you some good news to everyone who might be interested in this technology, or you're not decided whether you're interested yet or not. We will be covering some important earnings calls coming. One of them is Vertical Aerospace, my favorite company. I've been trying to engage with them. Hopefully, we will get some more luck after the earnings. But that is Tuesday the 13th, pre-market. There'll be a live show on this channel. And the big one, will be Archer Aviation.
Yes.
And I haven't seen many channels covering it live. I think we can get some good audience. So again, that will be Monday the 12th, after hours, and there will be a live show to it. Next week, we'll be putting out some videos as well, sort of to lead into the earnings, give you some information, give you some insights, so you can make your opinion and be prepared for whatever outcome of the earnings is. But yeah, definitely, if you are interested, or if you want to start getting interested in this topic, I think you have the right time right now.
Yes, I love it. We'll be supporting Vaz on that live stream. He'll be covering it live on the main channel. We look forward to that. We are saving that date in our diaries, and we'll have a lot of content around this sector coming out next week. For people who don't know about this sector, we'll be doing the charts. Vaz will be doing a few more videos, and then we'll be leading you into these earnings. So, trying to bring you the best content here, trying to bring you new opportunities, trying to bring you new news. So I want to thank Vaz for coming on the show and giving us that exciting news. So Vaz will be covering the earnings on this channel. We look forward to it. In the meantime, make sure you start getting an idea of what Vaz is going to be talking about. 2 new videos out from Vaz today. Go watch him speak Japanese. Let us know in the comment section. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it not even Japanese? Was he speaking Korean? We don't know. We have to wait and find out. But thank you very much, Vaz, for calling in. Any final thoughts?
No, I think you've wrapped it up very well. Probably better than Martyn would have. I hope he's not watching.
He's actually
No,
he's gone.
thank you for having me on.
He's
Sensei.
slacking. He's gone off. He's not doing his closing bell. I have to cover for him. It's not good, is it, Vaz?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
How convenient that is, isn't it? Oh yeah, Sensei will do it.
We love it. Okay, thank you very much, Vaz. We're gonna do the closing bell, and then we've got MicroStrategy earnings. So thank you for calling in. And then I'll speak to you shortly, Vaz. We need to have a conversation off air as well, discuss a few things. But
Yep,
I'll catch
definitely.
you later. Thank you, Vaz.
Thank you, Sensei. Cheers.
Bye bye. We love it. There was Vaz calling in. We love that. Please do go check out. It's literally on. Well, let's see our subscribers first. 78,232, growing very fast. Go onto the homepage of the channel. I'll give you this hover stock one as well. This is the link for the other another one of Vaz's. videos. Go check out the other one, the Japanese one. I want to hear him speak Japanese. I'll be watching them both tonight and leaving my comments down below in the comment section, so please do the same. We're looking at the XRP chart right now. We've got about 30 seconds until the just checking comments. It's not. Unfortunately, we're looking for the breakout of XRP, but currently it is not. $2.30. We were very close to breaking out. The rest of the crypto market was on the verge of breaking out, so we were expecting XRP to break out with it, but right now it isn't. We've got 6 seconds, and then we've got the bell. So, do I have the bell ready? I don't have the physical bell. I must have something. Let's get a bell. Bell, 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 bell. We were 2 seconds late. That's the bell. Let's see how everything closed. So let's have a look at the markets. What a great day in the markets today. We've got Microsoft up 7.5% today. We've got Intuitive Machines, ticker symbol LUNR. That was up 5% as well. Meta up 4%, Amazon up 3%, iBit up 2.5%, Fiverr up 2.5%. Nvidia was up 2.5% today as well. Nasdaq up 1.5%, which is brilliant for the Nasdaq, 1.63% actually. Google up 1.5%. What was down today? I mean, Hood was down 5% today. That's not brilliant. They did miss on earnings, didn't they, yesterday? Did they? No, they didn't actually. I don't think they missed on earnings. Nope. They are down 5% today. McDonald's is down 2%. Etsy was down 2.5%. SoundHound was down a little bit. Coca-Cola was down a little bit. Coinbase was slightly down. Tesla was 0.5% down. And the S&P 500 is now running again after hours. S&P 500 closed 0.63% up today. So a very good day in the markets today. A very sunny day in the markets today. We're doing our morning shows every single morning, an hour before closing bell, doing the crypto news, the charts, getting you ready for the morning show before Martyn goes live with his opening bell. So what we're going to do now is get ready for the MicroStrategy earnings. Did we miss any piece of news we want to cover? Let's see, quick pieces of news. Let's go here. What did we miss? Obviously, we covered this in a video. Ripple offered to buy stablecoin rival for $5 billion. That was a piece of news that was out earlier. Ripple, here we go, becomes the first blockchain-powered payment provider licensed by the Dubai Financial Services Authority. Bits of good news coming out every day. What I also want to give you is my Twitter. We are now very active on Twitter. Here we go. Please do follow me on Twitter. We are posting about XRP, Ripple, every bit of news coming out, every live we're doing. We are posting on Twitter. So there is my Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. We should probably call it X. So please do hit that and do follow me there. I've heard speculation XRP will go to $10 eventually, but back down to $1 during a bear market. Does this sound reasonable to you? I mean, it can certainly happen. That's a 90% correction. Yeah, it can happen. I don't think it'll be that brutal. If it goes to $10, maybe we'll come back down to $2. Something like that is definitely plausible. There is one of the recent instances of one of the modern electric aircraft in the Japan video as well, not EVTOL, but interesting incident to watch. Interesting. We will definitely have to check out Faz's videos to go on the homepage of the channel. The two most recent videos are from Vaz. Is an Amazon earnings now? Oh, well, let's have a look. Is Amazon moving? We are covering MicroStrategy earnings in about 20 minutes, so we're going to have to get off, get ready for that, and come back. Why don't I have Amazon on my... Must have Amazon on my watch list. Where is Amazon? Amazon. I do have it on my watch list. I don't know where it is. Yeah, oh god, it missed on earnings. Well, it's down 4%, so it must have missed on earnings. Let's go here. Down, it's very volatile right now. Down 3%, 4%. What's going on? Amazon is crashing right now. Down 3.5%. The earnings don't have the report yet. It must have missed on earnings. We'll cover that alongside MicroStrategy, my MSTR. Let's see if that's moving as well. MicroStrategy down as well. Okay, we'll be back in about 20 minutes. So a lot going on. We'll cover Amazon's earnings as well, just the news on it. But MicroStrategy will be listening into their earnings call. So thank you all for tuning in. We did have, in answer to someone's question, we were going to cover the Ripple interview as well from a few weeks ago, but we didn't have a chance, so we will cover that at a later date. Thank you all for tuning in. If you did enjoy that, please do hit the like button. We will be coming back in about 20 minutes time, or actually probably half an hour's time, on this show to cover the earnings. Until next time, thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.